full-sight showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach, this is a huge opportunity for their team. Making it to the college football playoff last year has proven to them they can compete with any team in the country. But now they've got to do it again. They've got to show that that was not just a one-year fluke and that they can be consistently great. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Nebraska's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Quarterback making adjustments. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Rebels come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Rebels. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
A lot of offensive coordinators script the first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. These two-point conversions are tricky enough. You don't want to add to the degree of difficulty by backing up 5. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. looking downfield. It's Calandria. Finds his big tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
And the quarterback's by his lonesome on 2nd and inches. Quarterback keeps it. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
On the move, it's Nelson, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Cornhuskers want to move quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Catch in the middle, it's Nelson. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Calls his own number. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Got his man on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Oh, they're after him. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
I think there's a couple of schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds him out of the backfield. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now.
Looking for a deep man. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart your...
Maybe some room here. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And he finished things off with a 32-yard run to the house. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football, great eyes, great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. That's caught. It's Haas. Finds a crease at the 20. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Flips it out on the screen. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time, couple of plays into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. The run inside. It's Nelson. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not maybe a crease. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Huskers will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll take it himself. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Good spot on the field to go for it. They make it pay off. Not willing to settle for a field goal on this drive.
Yeah, and Reese, I just don't know if field goals are going to win this game, honestly. I think to win, I think you need tutties. So this offense needs to stay on the field, stay aggressive, and try and capitalize after picking up that first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Tries to get it on the ground. There he goes. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And I tell you what, it makes it really hard defensively when you have to play 4 downs every time. Like, your goal is to get to 4th down so you can get off the field. When they go for it on 4th down and having so much success, now the play count's starting to roll up there. It's so hard to stop offenses that continue to go for it on 4th down.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's loose and take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska! Ready to try the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Quarterback making checks. Got enough for the 1st. He's loose. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That is another incredible run by this guy, David. We're only in the 2nd quarter. That's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. If he stays in the game, he might run for 400 yards in this one.
He's going to put up whatever he wants. This is a dream scenario, man. If you get close to this in a game, you're happy about it. Give him the ball more often. This defense, they better find some answers, because right now it looks like a grown-up and children running after him trying to tackle.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Nelson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He'll try it again. There's some room. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the 1st half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. he comes. This is a gamble. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fighting off the defender. Across the 25, he's got room. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
At midfield, he's got room. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. After run, now throw. He's going to take off. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest, I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap. It's Lacey. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Caught over the middle, it's Hunter. And works it to the 40-yard line, that'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. On the move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Quickly complete. At the 45 on its way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. That gets them back to within 10. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Oregon, taking on the number 13 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's the Ducks getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Nelson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. They go right back to it. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect, a costly turnover on downs.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. The offense changing the play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Lacey. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Wide open downfield. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Running the red zone, it's Lacey. Touchdown Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Huskers in the hurry up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And you could tell that the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, going to the air. They stop him short of the marker, and